Welcome back to www.iGotNothingJerry.net. Well, I was going to give you another episode about hypnosis, but it's late, I'm tired, and Mr. Tiger Woods won a fucking tournament the other day. Whew. About time. You see, that ain't gonna work. I don't know all the attributes and traits that my dad gave me, but I don't know all of them. I do know one of them. And that's how to observe people. Not how to observe people, but liking to observe people. And because we like to observe people, we have a pretty good eye. Now, I got a good eye. I don't always know what I'm saying, but I got a good eye. Now, I'm watching that tournament this weekend, and I guess I saw something about on Thursday, a highlight on a golf channel, maybe Friday. And I noticed something right off the bat. Right off the bat. And that's the fact that Tiger Woods was getting that club on line and down the line, hitting the shot. He was more on that line coming back. You know, he didn't get back and hear it all. And he was going down that way, down that line with the shot. And that's what he used to do pretty damn good when he was a youngster. And there was an article several years ago, I want to say 3, maybe 4, that Butch Harmon wrote in one of the golf magazines, you know. And what Butch did was he was comparing Tiger's swing under Hank Haney with Tiger's swing under Butch Harmon. Which could be a cat fight waiting to happen, you know. Now, I happen to like both those guys, Mr. Harmon and Haney. I like Harmon because there's a certain texture to him, a fabric, a feel, something a little bit gritty. I like him also because he wrote a book, which I read. And the whole thing with his dad and his brothers, you know, and Ben Hogan and Winged Foot and all that history, you know, it just sort of drips all over you. It just, man, I wish I was there. Well, anyway, and I like Haney because Haney showed a lot of balls by doing those 3 shows on the Golf Channel with Barkley, Romano, and the guy who was too fucking smart for the game. I forget his name. Missed the board, Rush hit the ball. Missed the board, hit the ball. So I admire Haney for that, you know. And Harmon wrote this article. And, you know, he didn't have anything bad to say about Haney's thing. You know, he took the Jim Fleck high road, which I liked. But what he did say is he preferred the Tiger Woods swing in the Harmon era versus the Haney era, because in the Harmon era, that club was going more down target line. More down where that ball was trying to go. And of course, people criticize Haney for teaching a flatter swing. And Haney stepped to his own defense and he said, listen, I'm not talking below plane, I'm not talking above plane, I'm talking on plane. There's only one on plane. Now, of course, I take exception to the fact that there's only one plane, or the one definition of on plane, because every time you hear those motherfuckers on TV talk about plane, they change the parameters, they change the paradigm, they change the rules just to confuse you guys. They're drawing lines all over the place. Oh, look at this, he's on plane, he's off plane. Look at that, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. And none of it follows the original definition of plane, which was defined by one Mr. Ben Hogan. So, you know, the whole concept of plane, if you want to turn me off, you can even start talking about plane. But regardless, I still think Haney's a cool dude, too. A pretty good looking wife, too. Not as good looking as you, Mrs. Field, but, you know, pretty good looking wife. Boy, you're looking good today. What's that called? A pencil skirt? That's a pencil skirt. I got a line here, but I'm not going to use it. So Tiger Woods wins this tournament, and the first thing I noticed was that his swing is more down the line. He's more upright, a la Jack Nicklaus, a la Tiger Woods, and because he's more upright, he's a little bit taller up here, he can just throw that club right down that line. He can just